Welcome students, this is the next video lecture in the series of falling film flow over a plate, and you already know what kind of thing this is, and we analyzed in our previous lectures that there will be only Z momentum in this system because the water is flowing in the Z direction only. So if the water is having a momentum in only Z direction, then the momentum transfer to this shell will be only in Z momentum. And after then we analyzed that in what ways the momentum, Z momentum can be transferred into the fluid of this system. So as a summary, I would like to tell you the steps in these type of problems. First you will decide some suitable coordinate system, and after then you will decide a thin cell. This is called a cell. A suitable cell you will have to take. It will depend, its orientation and structure will depend upon system to system. So here in this rectangular system, the most suitable cell is this. It is a small box with very thin thickness, and the length is L and the width is W. And then you analyze what will be the direction of momentum into this cell. So in our previous lectures we decided that there is only Z momentum. Now in this lecture we will put the momentum balance over this cell. So in this momentum balance technique, you first select the suitable cell. So the cell we have selected, over this cell we will write the language this way: over the cell the momentum balance, and this is the balance equation: rate of momentum into the cell and rate of momentum out, and the forces that are acting on the cell. And in our particular case we are doing Z momentum analysis, so we will write Z momentum balance. This language we will write Z momentum balance over the cell, and we will write we can add here rate of Z momentum in, rate of Z momentum out, and forces in the Z direction. This is the important thing. And we had analyzed in our previous lectures that there will be a shear stress on this surface and X surface, and the cell will put the shear stress on this surface. Here the shear stress will be put on the cell, and at the bottom shear stress will be put on the liquid beneath this surface, and this shear stress was tau x z x, and here the shear stress was, it will be taken at minus x z x plus delta z delta x. So we will write it there, and actually this is actually not rate of momentum in, actually this is momentum flux. So we will multiply it by area, and area is W into L. Here also we will multiply it by area, and area of the surface is WL. So this kind of things we can write here: WL tau x z surface, tau x z WL, x plus delta x is the surface, and plus gravity forces, or only force will be there, that will be because of gravity. So here we can define the angle, that is beta, this plate is making with the vertical line. So here you can see that because of this angle beta, this angle will also be beta. So in Z direction the acceleration that will act, it will be g cos beta. So g cos beta will be multiplied with m, I mean to say mg is this, so g cos beta, and mass will be density into volume. What is the volume of the shell? It is WL delta x g cos beta. So this is the gravity force that will act on it. You will get this equation, and now you can cancel out the terms. These terms you can cancel out, and you can arrange the equation this way so that you can find the differential formula. I am just writing it directly. You can learn this technique by repetition. X, and this will be, actually I have taken this here, and this thing will reach there, this way, and now you delta x bring here. The next step in this technique is that you take limit of delta x tending to 0. So this way you will get the differential of this xz. You already know this mathematical technique, rho g cos beta. So I've written the equation this way. Then what you can do, you will just integrate it. You can just anticipate this, integrate this, and you will get tau xz plus, not plus but equal rho g cos beta x plus the integration constant c1. Now you will put the boundary condition. What is the boundary condition for this? You always remember that at the surface, free surface here, when liquid and air interface is there, their stress will be 0. So at x is equal to 0, stress will be 0. At x is equal to 0, tau xz will be 0. So if you will put here x0 is 0, so c1 will come 0. This way you can say that xz is equal to rho g cos beta x. Now the next step in this technique is that here you put Newton's law of viscosity, that is minus mu dvz over dx. You should learn this, that how you will convert tau xz into this kind of thing. So this z will come here with velocity, and x will come at the bottom, that is the distance, and you write it this way. Okay, now further manipulate this thing. Here the technique is that all these parameters you take to the right side like this. Don't have this here on the left hand side, just put all these things. Yes, it will not affect the result, but you know, this will make things convenient to do when you these accumulate all these items here. Now you integrate it. What you will get, actually this is dx will come here. So integrate it. So you will get vz, and all these parameters will be in a group here. That's why you need to take it on one group. And then x square by 2 is the integration, and c2 is the integration constant. Now again you put the boundary conditions, and for this for velocity, always remember the boundary condition is at the bottom of the flow, that is at this interface, that is at the plate and liquid interface here. What is the boundary condition? X is equal to delta, that is the thickness of the film. Vz will be 0. This will always be there. In many other problems you will see that this kind of thing is true. X is equal to delta, Vz is equal to 0. So you put all these things here. X is equal to delta, you will put the c2, you will get rho g cos beta mu and delta square by 2. So I can write this equation here. this way. Vz is equal to minus rho g cos beta by mu x square by 2 and plus rho g cos beta by mu delta square by 2. Now you convert it into some convenient formula. So you can do it this way, that rho g cos beta by 2 mu and delta square minus x square. You can write it this way, and after then you can take delta out. So you will have a very nice formula for this, 1 minus x over delta whole square this. So finally we got this formula, and what this formula is telling, it is telling, I have drawn here again that flowing liquid mass. So this formula is telling that what is the velocity at particular point. Suppose we take here x, this is from here 0 to x, you will come here. So suppose this is x is equal to 0.01 centimeter. So here what is the velocity? Vz velocity. What velocity? We can calculate it here this way. All the viscosity and all these things you put, and a value of x is 0.01 centimeter you put here, so you will get the velocity. And then suppose you want to calculate the velocity here. Suppose this distance is this much, so you can calculate the value here also, and the velocity will decrease this way, and you can find that velocity at x is equal to 0 also. So you will get some velocity like this. So you can refer to your book for complete discussion of these things. There you will see that how to calculate average velocity and how to calculate mass flow rate that will be flowing through this, and average and you can develop formula for the thickness of the film. What thickness of film will be there for a particular viscosity and for a particular angle. You can calculate thickness also. So you can refer to this problem in your book, and it's very important problem to start with, because if you will not understand this here, it will the concept of the lack of understanding of concept will create problem and further problems when cylindrical things will come. So many numericals can be based on this problem. So I end this lecture here. Thank you very much.